WQKL Ann Arbor's 1071, a Cumulus media station.
And on the cool check-in, center stage on the mic, and we putting it on wax. It's the news. It's the news.
This is TreeTownSound with Matthew Yaps on Ann Arbor's 1071.
Oh, just like that, it's almost to the end of March. Can you believe it? March the 23rd, everyone. The good news is, still feels like winter. It's cold out there, and I went disc golfing this morning. I wasn't scared. It was cold, but I still enjoyed myself, and I've had a wonderful start to my spring break, and I hope all those parents out there are enjoying their spring break. And if you're a kid that's tuning into TreeTownSound right now and you don't have school this week, man, I am happy for you. Clean your room, play some video games, be a kid. So, like I had the Michigan Rattlers in studio here last week. They're performing at the Blind Pig this Saturday night on March 29th. Definitely want to check that out. But we're going to start off TreeTownSound, and yeah, I'm your host, Matthew Yaps, on our Back in the Day cycle. That's right. We are going to get on our old Schwinn, and we're going to pedal back to 1967. And this show is going to have debuts today. We're going to have all the bells and whistles, but especially on our Back in the Day cycle. And we're going to honor Uriel Jones. And you're probably saying, Uriel Jones? Who is Uriel Jones? Well, that's the problem. Back in the day, not that long ago, but, 50s and 60s, musicians weren't getting credit for playing on songs. It was just the singer. No one knew who really was the drummer. And Uriel Jones is a name that every music fan really should know. I mean, would the Beatles be the Beatles without Uriel Jones? I mean, it could be up for debate. He was the drummer for about 60% of everything Motown. When you think James Jamerson, the greatest bass player alive, well, maybe he was so great because Uriel Jones kept such good times. He tragically passed away on March 25th, 2017 in Dearborn, Michigan. And, I just have to honor these musicians that are forgotten, and it's a shame when you think of all the great hits he's on. So we're going to start off going back to 1967 from Detroit's very own The Four Tops. This is Uriel Jones, and James Jamerson and the Funk Brothers just laying it down. This is The Four Tops with Bernadette.
See envy in other men's eyes, and I'm well aware of what mean more to me than a woman was ever meant to be. Bernadette, my darling.
Locally made and played. TreeTown Sound on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
I said upside down, you turn me. You're giving love instinctively. Round and round, you turn me. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round. Instinctively, you give to me the love that I need. I cherish the moments with you. Respectfully, I say to thee, I'm aware that you're cheating when no one makes me feel like you do. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round. I know you got charm and appeal. You always play the field. I'm crazy to think you're all mine. As long as the sun continues to shine, there's a place in my heart for you. That's the bottom line. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round. Instinctively, you give to me the love that I need. I cherish the moments with you. Respectfully, I say to thee, I'm aware that you're cheating, but no one makes me feel like you do. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. You turn me. You're giving love instinctively. Round and round, you turn me. I say to thee respectfully. Upside down, you turn me. You're giving love instinctively. Around and around, you turn me. I say to thee respectfully. I said upside down, you turn me. You're giving love instinctively. Around and around, you turn me. I say to thee respectfully. Upside down, you turn me. You're giving love instinctively. Round and round, you turn me. I say to thee respectfully. Upside down, you turn me.
Just a filthy groove. Unbelievable. That is Diana Ross with Upside Down from her Diana album from 1980. Makes me want to lace up my roller skates, go to Good Times skating rink in Merrimack, New Hampshire when I was a kid. Man, that just, it brings out the roller skates. I feel the disco. Shout out to my wonderful sister, Jill. That song makes me think of her twins. Anyways, the Diana album just stands out in its own place in time. Diana Ross had been notorious through the 60s and 70s, and in 1980, she dropped her Diana album, produced by Niles Rodgers, who is I mean, he's the legend of legends, producer, songwriter, incredible guitarist. He produced David Bowie's album Let's Dance in '83, Madonna Like a Virgin in '84, Notorious by Duran Duran in 1986. I mean, Nile Rodgers is a legend. Also, he produced all of Chick's work. So he got it right with Diana with this album. It is so funky. It has so much great disco vibes. Love Hangovers on this. I mean, it's a fantastic album. So shout out to Diana Ross, who turns 80 years old this Wednesday. It's hard to even fathom that Diana Ross is 80, but she's still with us. So that's incredible. Let me clear my throat. Yeah, that's right. I've been outside today. Maybe I'm not on my A game today, but I'm giving you my A game, and that's all that really matters. So I've been teasing with polls on Twitter. I have a lot of fun with Sonic Lunch. We're making many announcements coming up. We're dropping our Bank of Ann Arbor Sonic Lunch poster, I believe, this week. The headliners announcement will be included in that. But since you're listening to TreeTownSound, you get the inside scoop. The headliners will be announced on April 18th. And the openers, as you know, as cool as Sonic Lunch is, we announce our openers a week in advance. That way we can build anticipation, but most importantly, so people can check out the opening artists. We are so proud of them. And I can let you know right now, my favorite opener from last season was probably Andrew Horwitz from Tally Hall. He will not be opening this year, but hey, you, who knows? Anything can happen, right? We're going to go do one of my favorites now. We're going to go to a Edu song, which is Andrew Horwitz from Tally Hall from his Sketches 3D album. One of my favorites. This song is so catchy. And it just doesn't stop the whole way through. This is Hey You.
Hey you, it's true, that magic isn't just a sleight of hand. Us two will use it to explain and move beyond. I feel this is I want, it's best if you believe. And you might be a necessary part of who we're soon to be. An extraordinary muse to tickle our minds. Make the dullest moment shine for all to see.
music. TreeTownSound on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
Starting out a road, carefully unload, open-eyed and all the light is falling, back and forth, and I can see it, of course, maybe I am in the way recalling, it's just you. Off again we go, another seed to sow, another part to keep in proper order. What have I begun? A getaway undone. I have seen the signs and I ignored them. Now it's you and me, divine, a circular design. Do-do-do-do-do. Time and place in mind, points along the line. Do-do-do-do. Sitting in the park, carefully remark, everything is better when you're learning. You were in the dark, and I was in the dark. Everything is made to keep on turning. It's just you and me, divine, a circular design. Do-do-do-do. Time and place in mind, points along the line. Do-do-do-do. You and me return to be in orbit all the time. You turn away and around. I've been coming down. I've been coming down. You turn away and around. I've been coming down. I've been coming down. You turn away and around. I've been coming down. I've been coming down. You turn away and around. I've been coming down. I've been coming down.
You see, everything is made to just keep on turning. It all comes back again in circles. That is off the legendary album from 2011, Ann Arbor's very own Tally Hall. That is Good and Evil. Before that was Andrew Horowitz, their keyboard player, with his Edu, which is basically he couldn't pronounce Andrew when he was a kid, so he said Edu, and that is Sketches 3D, and that is Hey You. And the reason why I'm playing them is just to get everyone fired up, because that's what I do on this radio show. If you haven't been following the news with Tally Hall, there has been some breaking news, and maybe it was teased a little bit. Maybe those circles were spinning, because everything does turn, just like clocks. And Rob Cantor came out to L.A. along with Zubin and played with Andrew when they were opening up for Jukebox the Ghost. Bora was also there, and Ross just played with Andrew in Seattle. The boys are active. And from what I've heard, they are fired up and very ecstatic with the response from everyone. So keep up the Rally Hall. All good things are on its way. So we're going to take a quick break. But before I do, I got to give a shout out to Bank of Ann Arbor and always Sonic Lunch every Thursday for free in Liberty Plaza in beautiful downtown Ann Arbor, Michigan. Also, Orion Automotive Services. They've been loving cars since 1994, providing automobile maintenance and repair services for European, domestic, and Asian vehicles. You obviously made a big investment on your car. You got to take care of it. Go see Rich at Orion if you're having car problems. I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but Rich ain't one. Go see Rich at Orion, conveniently located on Parkland Plaza, right off Jackson Road, across the street from the BMW dealership, OrionA2.com. When we come back, we're going to be hearing a song about good old Detroit, Michigan.
Listen all week long for Made in Michigan artists like Laith Al-Sadi,
When I've been thinking about all the good
proud to support music made in Michigan on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
Discover the best of craft at Grand River Brewery with locations in Brighton, Clawson, and Jackson. Scratch-made food, craft beer, wine, spirits, and cocktails. Keep an eye out for upcoming events, entertainment, and new seasonal menu items. Grand River Brewery. From farm to table, grain to glass.
Now Taxes is using Credit Karma, where a TurboTax expert can do your taxes for you. They'll get your refund so you can do more with it right in Credit Karma. Now this is taxes. Intuit Credit Karma with TurboTax. See guaranteed details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Experts only available with TurboTax Live.
Hi, I'm Joe Salcihi, host of the Stacking Benjamin Show. We are diving into what should be in your little emergency go bag. What goes into your financial go bag?
Passport, driver's license, social security card.
Cash out of cards, my wallet.
The most important thing, your master password.
OG just gave us the guns. That's all he needs.
Meaning the bicep.
Come and get them.
You never knew personal finance could be this fun. What's a big can of Colt 45 cost?
Stackers Anonymous. Is that about $3.50?
That's what I
Dr.
need
Pepper.
in my go bag. Stacking Benjamins. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Ever wonder why your business doesn't show up on online search maps, but your competitors do? It's hundreds of things. Things that Cumulus Boost can identify and fix. And that's how we boost your findability. CumulusBoost.com. CUMULUS Boost.com.
Expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
So many of you have dreams in your life and you don't go touch them. You've got to begin to touch your dreams.
It's time to get laser focused on peak performance.
I'm going to give you very unique habits that I do on a daily basis. Say no more. Have deadlines in your life. Go to work.
And become the best version of you.
Take a day and serve that mission.
The Ed Milet Show.
Max out.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
A Better Life with Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
Our social media feeds are filled with so much good, but also so much garbage. Yes, what you see is to some extent out of your control, but there are also tangible things you can do to make your scrolling more enjoyable. My colleague Madeline recently wrote about how she's curated her experience, and she had these 4 pieces of actionable advice. Number 1, spend time on what you actually want to see. These algorithms are smart. They're going to feed you more of what you like. Number 2, know what you're looking for and try and avoid the rabbit holes. That way you're not spending mental energy deciding what you want to read or watch. Number 3, just as important, know what you're going to swipe away from. Simply the stuff that doesn't make you feel good. And number 4, really important, hide, unfollow, or delete any accounts that don't suit you. I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta, helping you live a better life.
This is TreeTownSound on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
from the trembling walls. It's a great idea. Everything you want. It's a great idea. From the Renaissance. It's a great idea. Everything you want. It's a great idea. Throw them all away. It's a great idea. From the Renaissance.
The best part about this song is this last note plays for another 40 seconds, but I'm not going to make people listen to that on the radio, even though deep down I really do. You're listening to TreeTownSound. I am your host, Matthew Altruda. We are up and running on this second segment of TreeTownSound. That last song was Sufjan Stevens off the Michigan album from 2003. Crazy, it's that long ago. Oh, Detroit, lift your weary head. And it's a powerful song saying things are not okay in Detroit and things need to be fixed. And it's interesting, from that song in 2003 to 2025 now, I think it's fair to say Detroit has made some incredible steps. I don't know if they were all the right steps, but it's definitely making progress. And it's simply because the great people of Michigan trying to make things happen. Love me some Sufjan. Whenever I play Sufjan on the show, I want to just play Sufjan for the rest of the show. I just can't help it. I haven't played him, since the Sufjan Bowl, and I've had a lot of guests in studio lately, so it feels good to be back on the attack here on TreeTownSound. Well, if you haven't been paying attention, and chances are with everything going on in the world, you haven't been, May Early Wine released a brand new album on Friday, What It Takes, and we've been anxiously waiting for this album. Her first single, Animal, I've played on this show. 107.1 even added it to their rotation. She is crushing it right now. On tour all over the country. She has some Michigan dates coming up, and these shows are special because it features Theo Katzman, who we love. Theo from Wolfpack, master producer, everything else. He's playing with May for these songs because he plays on every song on this album and helped produce it. The show in Ann Arbor at the Arc, I believe it's April 6th, is sold out. I believe probably all of them to this point are sold out, but don't worry. Something tells me there is a chance May will be coming back this summer, but I'm not positive. So we're going to feature two songs off this album, What It Takes, and the lyrics that May puts out are just breathtaking. There's something about her songwriting that it makes you feel like it's about you, and not all artists can pull that off. And May takes me on a journey, and her lyrics, it just feels like it's about me. I'm going to do the two songs. The first one, Down to This, is man, just a masterpiece how powerful this song is. And you can tell that Theo definitely helped produce this. But I mean, I'm telling you right now, this was all written by May. And the second one I'm going to feature is My Speed, which is just a fantastic love song. If you're in love like me, my wonderful girlfriend, Christy, and listen to this song and think about your partner, man, it's just power. It's just literally what it's all about. So we're going to do two off May Earlywine's brand new album, What It Takes. This is Down to This, featuring the one and only Theo Katzman.
I heard you're back in that line. I still wish that you were mine, and I'm wishing most of always. But it's no real place to live, wanting what you could not give. You can't build a home of hallways, and there's no use clinging to what never will be, and there's no sense keeping the future company if it all comes down to this. If this is what this is, I guess I'll live in the moment. And if we're really made of stars, then there's no end to what we are. If you've got light, go on, show it. If it all comes down to this. Think we made it out all right. I know it hurts, I know we tried. I think I would try forever, but it's not possible to breathe under the weight if you believe you're not getting any better. And there's no use clinging to what never will be, and there's no sense keeping the future company if it all comes down to this. This is what this is, I guess I'll live in the moment. If we're really made of stars, and there's no end to what we are. If you've got light, go on, show it. If it all comes down to this. And there's no use clinging to what never will be, and there's no sense keeping the future company if it all comes down to this. This is what this is, I guess I'll live in the moment. If we're really made of stars, then there's no end to what we are. If you've got light, go on,
This is Treetown Sound with Matthew Altruda on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
Who knew we'd meet on Rich Street? Porch lights and Gene on Gene on Gene. Teach you the harmony. You teach me how to be close to you. You've got a good name for everything. Oh, guitar string and never-ending endings. Give you my good days if you show me the way close to you. Told you then, tell you now, if you really mean it, you say it out loud. You're the one that I want. You're the one and only. If we're talking real talk, you're my cup of tea. You're the one that I want. You're the one for me. This is a human race, baby. You're my speed. After the good takes, go back to my place. You're in your 30s, more time for us to waste. Give you the shirt off my back, if I can be close to you. Told you then, tell you now, if you really mean it, say it out loud. You're the one that I want. You're the one and only. If we're talking real talk, you're my cup of tea. You're the one that I want. You're the one for me. This is a human race, baby. You're my speed. You're the one that I want. You're the one for me. This is a human race, baby. You're my speed.
Such a beautiful voice, such great written songs. Those are back-to-back brand new ones that came out on Friday from May Earlywine from her brand new album, What It Takes, produced and featuring Theo Katzman from Wolfpack all over it. And man, My Speed is such a beautiful love song. It really just pulls everything together because, yes, life is a highway. Man, it's painful even saying that. Maybe life is more like back roads with Randall McNally. But regardless, life is challenging. And when you find someone who can go your speed and loves the same things that you, I mean, you just cruise and you cruise through life together. And man, that's such a great song. But remember, folks, when it comes to relationship, there's no staying still. You're either progressing or you're regressing. So make sure that you're speeding with the person you're with in the right direction. Love that album. Highly recommend checking it out. May's show coming up at the Arc is sold out, but I'm sure you can get on SeatGeek and drop some bennies on some tickets. So it's always possible. There's always a chance. So something crazy happened this week. Someone who was such an integral part of this radio show and Sonic Lunch at the beginning of many parts of my career, really just basically ground zero, is Michelle Shamuel. And you might know her from season 4 of The Voice from 2013. She was the runner-up to Danielle Bradbury, and nothing made Michelle happier in this world than losing. And still to this day, I think that she made it very clear that she was not willing to win. But who knows? And Michelle lived in Ann Arbor, went to the University of Michigan. She was a part of My Dear Disco. And if you listened to my show last week, I ended with Clubbin', which is a bagpipe song. That is from her band My Dear Disco, which later changed their name to Ella Riot, which still annoys me to this day, but it's 2025 and I'm not arguing about it anymore. You can go back 12 years to old TreeTownSounds if you want to hear me complain about them changing their name. But this band also featured Joey Dosick and Theo Katzman, who we all know from Wolfpack. And Michelle moved to New Mexico, kind of fell off the radar, wasn't putting out music, and lo and behold, there is a fire ready to burn. And Michelle is a musical genius. I want to make it very, very clear that everything you're about to hear, every single sound is produced and made by her. She does literally everything, every instrument, you name it. That is how Michelle Shamuel rolls. We're going to do this brand new one, and then we're going to go back to her voice, and we're going to do one of her covers, which will probably make her upset if she heard it, but she's not tuned in, so it's all good. This is Michelle Shamuel, new single, released on Friday. This is a debut. This is Wild.
It's all local. It's all local. TreeTown Sound with Matthew Altruda on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
Call your girlfriend. It's time you had the talk. Give your reasons. Say it's not her fault. But you just met somebody new. Tell her not to get upset. Second guessing everything you said and done. And then when she gets upset, tell her that you never meant to hurt no one. And then you tell her that the only way her heart will mend is when she learns to love again. And it won't make sense right now, but you're still her friend. And then you let it down easy. Call your girlfriend. It's time you had the time. Give your reasons. Say it's not her fault. But you just met somebody new. Don't you tell her how I give you something that you never even knew you missed. Don't you even try to explain how it's so different when we kiss. You just tell her that the only way her heart will mend is when she learns to love again. And it won't make sense right now, but you're still her friend. And then you let it down easy. So call your girlfriend. It's time you had the time. Give your reasons. And say it's not her fault. But you just met somebody new. And now it's gonna be me and you. So tell her that the only way her heart will mend is when she learns to love again. And it won't make sense right now, but you're still her friend. And that you let it down easy. Call your girlfriend. It's time you had the time. Give your reasons. And say it's not her fault. So call your girlfriend. It's time you had the talk. Give your reasons. Say it's not her fault. But you just met somebody new.
Oh, that song gets me so fired up in studio. That is Michelle Shamuel, which she sang in the 2013 season 4 of NBC The Voice. That is a cover of Robin. And if you don't know the album Body Talk, then, man, I would highly suggest an absolute banger of a pop album. Incredible. And that's probably why Michelle covered it on The Voice, because she wanted to crush. Before that was a brand new one from her with Wild. You're listening to TreeTown Sound. I am your host, Matthew Altruda. Well, once again, we're just pushed up against the clock. It just keeps on ticking. I just keep on talking. We have time for one more song. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to figure that out, as I always do on TreeTown Sound.
Now Taxes is using Credit Karma, where a TurboTax expert can do your taxes for you. They'll get your refund, so you can do more with it right in Credit Karma. Now this is Taxes. Intuit Credit Karma with TurboTax. See guaranteed details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Experts only available with TurboTax Live.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
I've been doing this show for decades and decades and decades.
With rapid fire takes.
Learn how to stop it, learn how to run it, or at least make a good argument. I don't even like the play. I've never fought so hard to defend something I don't like.
Scorching debates.
You can beef
about anything you want.
Why are you pushing me?
He's the Spitfire of Sports Smack.
Just so you all know, this is no one-off. This is what we're going to get every single day.
Let's go, Jim!
Let's go!
The Jim Rome Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Ever wonder why your business doesn't show up on online search maps, but your competitors do? It's hundreds of things. Things that Cumulus Boost can identify and fix. And that's how we boost your findability. CumulusBoost.com. CUMULUS Boost.com.
Listen all week long for made-in-Michigan artists like The Accidentals.
I'm a switchblade renegade. My heart's buried in the junk yard, covered in kerosene, burned it up in cold regard. I'm a switchblade renegade. I'm not stand up, I got lions down to the core. I'm a carnivore.
Proud to support music made in Michigan on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
Hi, I'm Joe Salcihi, host of the Stacking Benjamin Show. We are diving into what should be in your little emergency go bag. What goes into your financial go bag?
Passport, driver's license, social security card.
Cash, credit cards, my wallet.
The most important thing, your master password.
OG just gave us the guns. That's all he needs.
Meaning the bicep.
Come and get them.
You never knew personal finance could be this fun. What's a big can of Colt 45 cost?
Stackers Anonymous. Is that about $3.50?
That's what
Dr. Pepper.
Go bag. Stacking Benjamins. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
A Better Life with Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
You know, whether you've heard this term before or not, chances are that you've done it. It's called doom spending. It's when you buy things to help you cope with your feelings about what's going on in the world. Now, little things here and there, if you can afford them, probably fine. But it does not take a wild imagination to see how this could spiral out of control pretty easily. An Axios Vibe survey from last year found Gen Z and millennial consumers are, quote, likely to say it's better to treat themselves now rather than holding off for a future that feels like it could change at any moment. Wow. But rather than getting caught up in the moment, try stopping and asking yourself, is this something you really need? And I guess more importantly, can you really afford it? It is always important to create a budget and stick to it. That's probably going to be your best bet to not fall victim to doom spending. I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta, helping you live a better life.
This is TreeTownSound on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
The only radio show you're ever going to listen to where the host comes out of break instead of a song. But, you know, you're in your hour in studio live and it happens. You're tuned in to TreeTownSound. I'm your host, Matthew Altruda. As always, thank you to everyone who tuned in today. For everyone who's chatting with me on Twitter, I appreciate, I don't deserve any love. I appreciate all the love. I mean, I maybe deserve some things in life, but you listening to this radio show is definitely not one of them, and you're doing it because you enjoy it. And if it takes some stress out of your life and makes you want to support music in Michigan, well, then my goal is completed. We had a great show today. Shout out to Diana Ross, who turns 80 years old this Wednesday. Diana, if you're listening, I love the Supremes and all the music you do. And, just riding that high off of those Michelle Shamuel singles, the new album from May, Early Wine. Go see the Michigan Rattlers this Saturday night at the Blind Pig. I was trying to figure out what to play, and maybe this song is a little slow motion, but I don't care. I'm just going to play it, and that's how we're going to roll. And it's a very, very deep song because it's a Joe Hurtler song from Pursuit of Wonder. It's called Last One Awake, which we find ourselves sometime in. You just think about your life. This is a very powerful song and not as upbeat and moving and funky as this other stuff. But man, Joe Hurtler, such an incredible songwriter. We're going to close it out before Mark Copeland with Under the Radar Radio. This is Last One Awake.
It's 4 a.m. when the ceiling starts to breathe. A silver canopy, and I'm swimming through the leaves. It's 5 a.m. The walls have become wind and darkened mossy limbs. The forest breathes again. Don't know where I'm headed. I can't finally exit these walls. Slowly starting to break. Or maybe it's a blessing. I'm always forgetting. I'm always the last one away. It's 9 a.m. At last I am asleep. The only stirring is a kitten purring next to me.